Okay, good morning everyone. It's really our pleasure this morning to be here at this wonderful conference and to present the psychohistory testimony of war and terror-related trauma victims, the project that is done at Natal, the Israeli Center for Victims of Terror and War. This morning, you will be our witnesses for our narrative, and we will present 4 different aspects of our project. Yuli Dor, the first one, will present about the goals, the process, and the psychological positions of the narrator and the listener or the witness at Natal's video testimony. Afterwards, Rivka Tovel Mashiach will present the telling of trauma. What can testimonial tell us about coping and adaptation following a trauma, which is more about narratives. And then we will, good morning Avi, and Karen Friedman Peleg will present cultural and collective aspects of giving testimony. And then at the end, Professor Mark Gelkov will present a study that we have started to do about video testimonials and of individuals having undergone traumatic war and terror-related experiences. Just a few words that I want to say before we start. A traumatic experience is the experience of meeting with death which is inconceivable and impossible. Facing a threat whose mark on the psyche and the body is tremendous, leaving the person with a black hole within himself. A place where words and emotions cannot flow together anymore. A place which is the concentration of life and death. A place with which reconciliation and resignation are extremely difficult and sometimes maybe even impossible to get. The dilemma of whether to testify, this is a problem that we face at Natal, or not to testify, is the dilemma between speaking up and remaining silent. Silence is a mechanism of a psychological survival, a function that preserves but at the same time limits interpersonal relationships and life, as opposed to the possibility of telling the narrative in the presence of a witness as part of a process of acceptance and healing. In trauma, one's capacity to bear witness to oneself has been lost. One does not know one's self anymore, as the self seems foreign and different, unclear and threatened. The possibility of meeting one's self again through the intermediary of an external witness arouses hope and inner connectedness, but is also very much threatening, as we see with the difficulty of people to come and give testimony at our center. In the project we are about to present, we attempt to reclaim inner testimony, reclaim the ability to bear witness to oneself again, even if it is only partial, and even if a whole and a complete inner witnessing will never be possible again. The process of reclaiming psychohistoric inner testimony is carried out by our trained mental health professionals, and I want to thank here to Dalia and Iris and Hannah and Lisa, who sit here and do the work under the direction of Judith. The resulting memory that is saved and passed on to future generations is part of the person and the society process of remembering, putting the parts of the psyche back together, as partial as this process may at times be. It allows the individual to acknowledge the wholeness of his existence with its possible and impossible parts. I want to invite Judith Dor. Mrs. Judith Dor was born in Israel and served in the Israeli army. She is a master's in social work and a postgraduate in psychoanalytic psychotherapy, both obtained at Bar-Ilan University. Judith Dor is the director of the Testimonial Center at Natal. She is one of the founding members of Natal, where she has worked since 1998 as a senior psychotherapist and as a clinical supervisor of the social therapeutic club staff. In parallel, from 1998 till 2003, she worked at AMCHA, the Israeli Psychosocial Support Center for Holocaust and Survivors. From 1973, Yom Kippur War, till 1998, Judith worked at the Israeli Ministry of Defense as a rehabilitation worker with disabled war veterans. Judith, bevakasha.